Year's end in Moldova and the crops have been taken in for the winter. But for years now, corn is not the only thing here to have been harvested. In 1996, SPIRIDON and several others from his village were taken to Istanbul on a promise of work. They were then locked in a basement for a month and told they had to agree to have a kidney taken from them or they would be killed. 14 years later, he's still waiting for some medical help.
I just wish the government would give me invalid benefits so I don't have to work until I retire. I'm frightened. I hope to God something doesn't happen to me.
Pressure groups we spoke to say this story is common. Nobody knows exactly how many people have been trafficked for organs because nobody's tried to help them. The phenomenon of organ trafficking from Moldova dates back certainly 15 years, and it's an absolute scandal which should shame Europe. Moldova is clearly a very poor country, but all the same it's very small, and it's not really very difficult to find the victims, many of whom have suffered quite severe physical as well as psychological damage. You'd perhaps be forgiven then for thinking that by now somebody might have offered these people some help. It does appear a concerted effort has been made by the authorities here, if only to suggest that if there was a problem, there isn't one now. It's an approach reminiscent of a Soviet past. If something bad happens, it's best to deny it exists.
In 2009, we found 5 victims of organ trafficking dating from 2001. Criminal cases were opened. The traffickers were brought to justice. As of now, the government doesn't acknowledge the existence of this phenomenon.
The most people have been offered is a one-off payment for extra wood for the winter. It barely compensates for inability to work the fields.
How can I not be angry? Especially when he complains that he doesn't feel well, and I don't know how to help him.
The truth is that Moldova lacks both the medical facilities and the political will to help people like Spiridon. Most amazingly, the authorities here say they rely on the media to find someone in need. So if anybody is watching or interested, this is what a victim of organ trafficking looks like. Laurence Lee, Al Jazeera, in Moldova.